So this is the new Makita XML08 mower. So you can see, pretty impressive looking out of the box. Steel deck, huge wheels. It's got a UV coated cover for the batteries to reflect the sunlight. This one's self-propelled, which would be really handy for the size yard that I've got. Really easy to start. As you can see, I've already pushed the button on. Once you hit that, it goes green. And in order to get this started, all you do is push in the red button, pull the bar back. That's going to turn on the mower. That's really quiet. I mean, we can have this conversation without worrying about the mower. A lot of the other ones sound like a jet taking off. I can still hear my music in the background while it's running too. I'll do a couple passes by my stereo in the front and the back when you see them. I've got about 0.9 acre of land, so I'm really curious to see how many batteries it's going to take for this mower to cut the grass. With the building and the driveway and the garage on the property, I think we're pretty close to 0.5 to 0.6 acres, so it's going to be pretty close to the touted runtime of the mower. I've already got the height adjustment set to a 5 here. I cut a test patch over there, so I think that's about the height I want. I took the bag off. I like the side discharge. We're going to run it that way. So we'll see how it does. I will check back in at the halfway point once my first 2 batteries have depleted, and I've got to switch to number 2 to kind of show you what we've done. All right, folks, it's time for a status update A here on the Makita XML08 mower. As you can see, we've gotten just a little over half of the front done. But that's not really the impressive part, so we're going to go for a little walk here so you can get an idea of what this mower's done. When I cut the grass, I like to do one continuous pattern and circle the whole property. So as you can see, I've gotten more than 3/4 of the way from the left property line to the house done. Mower cuts a fantastic pattern. I've hit some branches along the way too, and this thing did not even bat an eye. As you can see, we've got a decent amount of property here. So for those of you who think a battery mower will not do what it needs to do, I can tell you it's going to do way more than you ever thought it would. So let's just keep walking here. I could hear the radio while I was cutting, by the way, which is pretty fantastic given how quiet the mower is. And there's the mower sitting there. Now this is just charge A. I haven't even switched the batteries yet. So I've only used the front 2 batteries, and I'm going to continue to cut the rest of the grass by switching it to batteries C and D. But as you can see, this is all first charge. I mean, I'm almost all the way to the garage here too, so it's done the vast majority of the property that I need to cut. Beyond impressive, and it's fast. I mean, I didn't start with much daylight, not much daylight left, but I haven't even been cutting for 20 minutes, and it's been doing the majority of my property. My zero turn will typically take a half hour to do the property, and that's a 42-inch deck. So as you can see, pretty impressive here what the Makita XML08 mower will do. So I'm going to get back to cutting, and I'll give a final status update here at the end to just let you know how much property this thing was able to do on just 4 batteries that it comes with, charged once. Thanks. Okay, folks, let's talk. The XML08, will it do what Makita prescribes it'll do? It's way underrated. I got the entire property done. So let's go for a walk. I've got my DML812, new from Makita here. By the way, fantastic deal for 99 bucks. Let's take a look at everything this did today. And I still think I'm pretty conservative at saying I've got a half acre. It's probably closer to 0.6 or 0.7 cuttable. Folks, this is one charge. 4 batteries that come with the mower, fully charged, 1 charge. And I used the self-propelled feature, I would say probably 98% of the time. The only time I stopped was when I had to pull it through a tree. But as you can see, I got all my landscaping done too. I don't have to pull out the string trimmer. Mower fits nicely in between all the pines and all the trees we've got, even the small ones in the back. This is pretty remarkable. I mean, there is no reason to buy a Honda gas mower anymore. Most people don't have this much property. If you live in a city, you don't have this much yard. And you can do this on one charge. Geez, even if you had extra Makita batteries laying around, the amount you could get done, pretty remarkable. I mean, and I still had just enough light to get it done too. It did it really fast. So let's take a walk back by the mower, because it still had juice left. I didn't even check to see how much runtime's left on the thing. Still got my Makita radio running on its initial charge, by the way. That's been 5 days now. So let's take a look. Yep, we're getting to the very end there. But as you can see, if I start this thing up right now, you can hear it. It's still running. I mean, if I needed to clean something up, no problem with this mower. Folks, this is the best 850 bucks I've ever spent. This mower is going to save me a ton of money on fuel down the road. It did my entire property on one charge, which I did not think it would do. And it's fantastic. I ran through sticks, uphill, downhill, no stopping it. So XML08PT1, fantastic bang for your buck.